From the Paper News 24/7 newsroom, here's your news break, and I'm Frank Phillips reporting. A group of soldiers guarded the Lane House over this weekend. We'll have that and more for you right after this. Newsbreak starts right now.
Bad wrecks happen to good people. That's why people take their wrecks to the good people at Ghouls Body and Paint in Crawfordsville. Ghouls will work with your insurance company to provide an accurate quote of your needed repairs. Then the iCar Gold Class Specialists take over, restoring your vehicle to good as new. Ghouls will service any make, any model, any type, or amount of damage. Just remember our motto. At Ghouls Body and Paint, our business is a wreck.
At Zhaans Floor Covering, we don't offer washers, paint, or lumber. Floor covering is our expertise for your home or office. At Zhaans Floor Covering, we offer luxurious styles of carpeting and realistic-looking vinyl patterns, and we do it better than anyone else. You'll fall in love with the possibilities at Zhaans, all backed by professional installation, superior personal service, and our 3-year installation warranty. Stop by Zhaans today and see why we want to be everywhere you are.
We're back. A group of men who were part of the 33rd Virginia Reenactment Group guarded Senator Henry Lane's home during the Civil War, and that was reenacted over the weekend. Rusty Adams, Dan Davis, David Fritz, Gary Kleppen, Michael Murphy, Doug Polzewski, and Brian Stevens were part of that group. Well, this weekend was marked by peculiar weather for January in west central Indiana. On Friday night, the area was under a winter weather advisory, and icy rain began to follow around sunset, making roads slick and travel difficult, according to the National Weather Service. That was their designation. By Saturday morning, road conditions were upgraded from difficult to fair in Montgomery County. The real improvement came Sunday when temperatures rose to around 40 degrees, giving the sun the opportunity to melt remaining ice on the roads. Sunday night, the National Weather Service forecast a 70% chance of rain and possible strong storms overnight. Today, a wind advisory is in effect from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. According to the National Weather Service, sustained winds of 20 to 30 miles per hour with gusts around 45 miles per hour are possible. The fairly high winds could make driving difficult on Monday, and loose objects will probably be moved around by the wind, so you should be aware of that. For more information as it becomes available, log on to our website, www.thepaper24-7.com. In other news, the Blue Star Mothers of America will meet January 26 at 6:30 p.m. at Christ Lutheran Church, 300 West South Boulevard. Among other things, the chapter sends freedom boxes to our troops who are deployed. For more information about the organization, its activities, or membership, call Lynn Ringus at 366-8863. Ask Mac when you want to know. He's your Montgomery County answer connection. Send an email to askmac@thepaper24-7.com. And if you missed it, Herr Voss Stamco plans to build a new plant near Nucor Steel. As many as 30 jobs will pay $22 per hour, according to information provided by the company. Now turning to sports, and the Mounties, who ended a 10-year drought, we're told. Saturday night, the county title was up for grabs in boys basketball at Southmont High School. It was only fitting that the Mounties needed overtime to end a 10-year drought, beating Crawfordsville 74-69. Southmont has a 6-man rotation, and coming into Saturday night, 5 of the players had at least one county championship. The lone player without ever winning a county championship was junior Cody Thomas. West Lafayette used a 20-8 run in the final 5:36 of the game to upend North Montgomery 58-46 on Saturday night at Charger Gym. North Montgomery entered the contest with a game plan to slow down the tempo by using a deliberate 4-corner offense and patient offensive set. The Chargers' game plan led the Red Devils was being executed to against the Red Devils was being executed to perfection and appeared to give North Montgomery the chance to win the game. North Montgomery coach Joel Grindle said his team was doing what he wanted them to do, but felt his team just ran out of gas in the final quarter. The Chargers had played Friday night when the Red Devils had the night off due to a cancellation due to the weather. In Crawfordsville's girls basketball team defeated Southmont, but the final score meant very little, if at all. With less than 2 minutes remaining, Crawfordsville freshman Lacey Garrett was on the ground holding her knee. Lacey popped her kneecap out, Crawfordsville coach Tony Thomas said. The next few minutes, trainers and other attended to Garrett, who was in obvious pain. At this point, rivalries were thrown out the window. Breesley Thompson, who's the Southmont coach, is one of the classiest people I've ever met, Thomas said. For him to get his kids together and pray for Lacey, well, that meant a lot. We all know how hard Lacey works, and it made you sick to your stomach, Thompson said. Now let's see what Weatherby, our little weather bird, has to say today about the weather situation. We're looking for a high today of 45 degrees, and a wind advisory had been issued for 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. today. Sustained winds of 20 miles per hour were expected. Weatherby says the high today will be 45, and if Weatherby is off by more than 3 degrees, send an email to weatherby@thepaper24-7.com and let us know. Include your name and phone number, and at the end of the month, all those who called in and caught Weatherby will be entered into a drawing for a prize. And that is your news break on Paper News 24/7. I'm Frank Phillips reporting. You have an outstanding day.